Yo, what's up Gears fans, this is Dunaman bringing you another tutorial on how to do a master run on the map Forge. This was requested by one of the YouTube followers and we thank you for your interest in the channel, and it gives me great pleasure in bringing you this tutorial. As this loads in, I'd like to give a shout out to the following people for helping me put this tutorial together. I'd like to give a shout out to Morris, the lovely Sambuca, Killer P, Doorknob, Slaughter, and anyone else I forgot to mention. The characters we like to run on this run are as follows: JD, Jack, Dell, Kate, and Cog Gear. Now the fifth person can be optional, but we prefer to use the Cog Gear because the team revive we find that being quite vital. We're going to be setting up in the control tower, and we're going to be sort of showing you two setups in this run. Right, here we go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to place a couple of barriers here just to block off this entrance, like so. And this is where JD will be standing, just here, popping off rounds like that. And the other two characters will be placed onto the balcony, firing down into the spawn. Now this placement of the fab is what a lot of people are doing at the moment. They're using it to block off this entrance. I'll show you how to do that in a second, just showing you what sort of view you've got firing down there. Here we go, the marathon to the fab. I'll get there in a minute. Here we go. Now this is quite a tricky thing to do. If you don't get it right, they're going to come flooding in. But how you should do it is, you can see the outline of the fab, you should be lining that up into the post so there's no gaps. And what you do is, you see that I've got that blocked off there, and I'll turn around now quickly. You can see on the other side the outline is blocking off that gap there, and that's how you place the fabricator. Now nothing should come through the gaps. Wave 5, you can see the fabricator is placed there where it is, perfect position. We've got a couple of weapon lockers up, upgraded to level 2. There's JD's locker right there, we put that there so it doesn't get hit, and we'll put Kate's locker just there with a level 1 barrier just at the front, just to stop everything going off and coming in. Wave 15 now, you can sort of see the basis at the front is sort of taking shape. We've got a forge, the players are collecting guns for jacks. That's very important because you can make a lot of money that way. We've got the crisscross applesauce barriers up, and we've got level 4 barriers up the top there, as you can see in the corner. That's just sort of prepping for flyers coming in. And now we've pulled a ward in for wave 15. Just sort of show you now how good the barriers are at holding things back. For that, the wardens can't even get through, he's stuck. I'm just hammering down a couple of GLs on him. Bang, jobs are good in. Oh, we've whipped out another one. As I run over here, I do apologise, it does look like a little bit of a mess, but what we're doing here is we're prepping to open up to the other side to show you the second setup that we do whilst we're doing this run. But you can leave the fab there and run it on one side and set up just on one side. It's entirely up to you. But what I'm going to show you later on is what Morris come up with, and how to set it up and open up both ways, which does make the run go from 3 hours to about 2.5 hours, and it does speed up things, which is always good. Just going to finish this warden off. See, he's stuck on the crisscross applesauce barriers. I really do recommend setting out barriers like that. It does hold back a lot of enemies, and you can just pick them up. And a quick thumbs up to finish the round. Now we've moved the fabricator. We started setting up on the crisscross applesauce barriers here. We've got a forge out just to help us get some more money. The players are running around collecting guns for Jack. There's the level 4 barriers I was on about previously. That's just slowly setting up. We've got another weapons locker here at level 3. That is for the cog gear. And here's some crisscross apple source barriers here. Here we go, wave 20. Now we've got the lockers all up to level 3. Starting to get the monies in now because we're going to start prepping, making the base a bit stronger. We've got level 3 locker here, and level 3 locker here. Now this is the side that the Kate and the cog gear will be stood. There's a boom shot locker there. It's always handy to have one of them. And this is the side JD is. Now what we're going to pull? Oh, we pulled a matriarch. Great. I doubt she'll give herself a shout out in a second. But what I'm doing here is I'm just probing out. Got the love ray on me from Jack. I'm just sending a few GLs out there because that's where they're going to be coming through mainly, is them doors. You might get the odd stowaway jump in like a pouncer, but if you deal with them pretty quick, they don't become a problem. There's the matriarch. I'm going to hit the button. Oh, bit too far out. Won't do that, but yeah, just fire a boom shot at it, activate some bleed on it. Now I'm just having a quick glance through my doorway. There's nothing coming that way. Listening to what the team have to say in the party, they're telling me that the matriarch's got pretty close. And as you can see, he's got pretty close. So just hammering a few GLs at it. Still on the love ray from Jack. Smashing it like I do. There's my ability up. So now I'm going to wait to be able to mark it. So when I can mark it, I'll hit the death from above. I'm just going to fire a GL down there because I don't know what's coming in, but you can see the fences are holding them back, which is vital because you do not want them coming in. And there is the matriarch in the base. We don't want that either. Smash with the death from above. Goodbye matriarch. Now I'm going to quickly run over here, have a look to see what this is like over here. As you see, I've just tripped, and I do not want that, nor does the NG. Trusty old Jack comes and saves the day again. Spot on, Jack. I'll just have a little lie down, you know what I mean? A 5-minute break, bit of a hectic wave. Cheers, Cog. I'm going to run over here and have a look, see what's going on this side. Everything's back up, NG's done its job. Job's a good in. Wave 25. Now we've got a couple of sentries up. Level 1s just to begin with. Crisscross upper source barriers again. The lockers are up now to level 4. This one's a level 3 still, but the JD's lockers are level 4, and so is Kate's at this present moment. They're all pretty much symmetrical. What you see on one side you set up on the same on the other. Just makes life easier, and plus it's a good, like, you know, central bit of fire going down out the doorways. You've got even fire, you've got shock sentries freezing them, and then you've got the other sentries malleting them as they're stuck on the fences. But here, John, what have we got again? We've got another warden. I've come over here because the teammates have given me a shout, so I've just hit it with a death from above, and then I'm going to quickly run back to my side. Take out what's coming my side. It's just a scion. The other guys are dealing with it on the other side. We're sort of talking in the party again. Bish bash bosh, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? Oh, so and so's down. All that sort of thing. Communication is a big part of completing these master runs. But look at them fences holding them back. Can't emphasise how good they are. The shock sentries are zapping them. The bullet sentries are malleting them. Some lethal little combination that is right there. Just swap out my guns, run over, see what's going on this side. Smash out a quick GL, just to help them out.
Got another one.
Wave 30. Now the base is starting to really look pretty. Got level 3 sentries, level 3 shocks. Just sort of give a bit more firepower, because obviously, as you know, the waves go on, the stronger the enemies get. So you do need to level them up quite quick. Another little walkthrough of what's going on up here. Them orange fences there are for the ones to stop the flyers coming in. It doesn't exactly stop them, but it freezes them for a bit, and it's usually enough to hit them with a GL. Not too sure what the NG's doing there. I think he's having a breather. As you can see, it's a bit sweaty for him, but he keeps on top of it. I whipped that Orchestral, brilliant. I think these are the easiest bosses in the game. Personal opinion. I'm sort of just hammering out down there again, looking to see what's coming, dealing with what's that side. Gonna run over here, see what's happening. There's the Kestrel, gonna mark him. Hit him with my death from above. Bang! There we go. Now if you watch my ability, look how quick that's charging up. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be smashing your GLs, get that thing charged back up, ready to deal for another one. The more you fire your GLs out with confirmed kill, the quicker that will charge up. And as you'll see like now, it's charging up. But if you notice, the fences are holding everything out, the sentries are dealing with everything at the fences, which gives me enough time to be able to fire at the Kestrel. I'm going to pop my head round here, fire a GL, give it the last little tweak from the ability, and I'm going to smash it with this, and this is perfect because you'll see how quick that's charging up. Look at that. Bang. Time I'm back up on my feet, my ability's back, the Kestrel wasn't destroyed, I'll be back up there marking it again and doing it again. But nothing's got into the base, we're all happy, everyone's loving life. It's just a quick mopping it up. And there we go. It's wave 30.
Yeah, that's it. Keep crawling.
Bang. Jobs are good in.
Look what I found.
As I've said before in previous tutorials, these are the times where you don't really want to switch off, because if that was a claw left and it happens to pick you all off, you can wipe, and it does happen. I've heard of it happening a lot, it's happened to us too, and you'd be gutted if you got to wave 30 and that was to happen, so always keep your wits about you. Oh yeah, there's another way of killing a boss if you get lucky enough. Bang, get some. Goodbye Snatcher. It's wave 40 now, everything's cranked up to level 4. Not much has changed, they're all in the same positions. Just as the waves have gone on, it's better to have them levelled up. We've also got a bit of old deer sentries now just to prep for flyers. We've got 2 shocks up there and a couple of bullet sentries. 2 shocks facing out the windows to stop them coming in, and the bullet sentries facing into the room just in case they fly in either side to deal with them. I'm going to run back up here again, see if we can spot them. Nope, can't see anything, so I'm going to quickly go down, check my area. Nothing's happening down there, so I'm going to run over and help these guys, see what's going on. You can see I'm on the go all the time. The matriarch hasn't popped up, so I'm going to go back over to this side now to see what's going on. And there they are, there's the fences doing their magic again. Deal with that, take that out.
Ain't nobody dying on mine.
As you can see, the base is fairly solid until this matriarch comes running in again. Destroys everything like she does. Don't want that happening. Hit it with a death from above. Smash a couple more GLs on it. Oh! Close. Bang, bang, bang. Look at the ability charging up. Jack's healing stuff as the wave's going on. Boom. There we go. Goodbye matriarch. I'm not too sure what that is, but it doesn't look pretty. No, dear. At this point, it's always handy for Jack to take over a Panzer. Come on Jack. There we go. Walk him off to the distance, find a cluster of enemies and blow them up. And do some damage. That way. Again, that's the only thing that's happened to jump in here. Whilst the wave's going on. So do be aware of that.
On your feet, soldier! Weapons locker deployed!
Just gonna run over to this side. Now, if you heard that on your feet soldier, that is the cog doing the team revive. Now she's got a certain card that repairs fortifications whilst people are down as well. So that's why the fences and everything was rebuilt. When we were down, she hit that ability. And what it's done is it's actually brought back the fortifications with a little bit of health, and that helps out the engineer a substantial amount actually. Because what you don't want to be doing is him being over there repairing all of them whilst these sentries this side are empty. Now, wave 50. I'm going to show you this wave. This is again, everything's working. Being held back. Another Kestrel. We pulled 3 of them in this run. Just the way it went. Hit it with a death from above again. There's my ability charging up. Oh, we've been taken down. It's not good. Back up onto my feet. Jack's there to save the day again. I'm going to quickly run over here, blast a few GLs on this side again, because you can't forget about this side, because they will come in. But the sentries and the shocks are doing their part and keeping them back. And now we've got another Kestrel. Here we go. Plant a few GLs on him. Bang. Go back. Whilst I'm going to the weapons locker, my ability's charging up. Hit him again with another couple of GLs. That should activate that. As soon as that's up, bish bash bosh, jobs are good in. There we go. And that is a wave 50. And that is how you do it with steez, I guess. But opening up both sides does make it a little bit more trickier, but it makes it more fun to do rather than just blocking off one side. That's pretty much the tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. If there's anything else you would like to see up on the channel, please comment below and we'll do our best to do that for you. Once again, thank you ever so much for watching. It is appreciated. Oh, and before I go, there's one more thing I'd like to show you. This is an easier way to finish a wave 50. Bang, get burnt carrier. Once again, thank you guys.